Hey guys, welcome to my first video on my new channel, the ThampiKuehns. I'm a new mom to a 6-month-old baby girl, and my husband and I live in New Delhi, India. The first video that I'm throwing your way is all about our cloth diapering routine, especially our wash routine. The reason I'm making this is because the first parenting decision that we ever made was to cloth diaper our daughter, and when I first started out, I was so overwhelmed with lots of conflicting information about how to properly clean cloth diapers. I was really confused by all of the different information from YouTube videos and blogs until one day I stumbled across the Facebook group Fluff, Love, and CD Science, and that opened up a whole new world for me of understanding the science behind getting diapers properly cleaned and having lots of awesome conversations with other moms. So if you're just starting out in your cloth diapering journey, this video might be helpful for you. And if you're not cloth diapering at all, you might just enjoy the scenes of a day in the life of a cloth diapering family. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, it's cloth diaper laundry day. So there are a couple things that I learned about cloth diapering along the way that I found are really important to getting my diapers properly cleaned. The first thing is that it's important to know your water hardness. I didn't even know what water hardness was before I started this researching journey. But what we did was we bought a water hardness test on Amazon. It was called a total hardness test. And we found out that we have very soft water. So that means that we don't need to add any builders like borax or Calgon into our washing cycle. And it also, sometimes when you have very soft water, it can cause you to have increased suds in your machine, but thankfully we haven't had that problem, so I haven't had to switch to a detergent that's really low sudsing. Right now, Tide Original Powder is working very well for us. Another thing that I've learned is really important when washing cloth diapers is agitation. So the way that the diapers are getting clean is by rubbing up against each other in the machine. So there's a couple things that I've learned to do to make sure that that this happens. The first is that after the pre-wash, I always peel the diapers off of the rim of the machine and I fluff them up. So this is an efficient way to make sure that your machine isn't wasting time having to do that when the main wash begins. They're all peeled off, they're all fluffed up, they're ready to just get some agitation going in the main wash. The other thing that I learned to do was to make sure to bulk up my load so that my drum is 2/3 to 3/4 full. Okay, Murphy and Bean, stop. That's not fun. So the way I do that, because I don't have enough diapers to just fill up to that level, is I add small items like baby clothes, socks, hand towels, anything smaller than like an adult size t-shirt works. And I found that makes a huge difference. I used to not do that and my diapers would come out smelling kind of funky. And then I started bulking appropriately, and you can just tell that they've spent their time, like they have the right ratio to water in that machine and that they're really getting clean. The last thing that I learned that I feel is really important to know is that you need to choose your detergent wisely and choose a detergent that is going to be very effective in pulling urine and fecal matter off of your diapers and washing that out in the water. So it has to be a strong detergent. I went with Tide Original Powder because that's actually a top pick by Fluff Love University. You can find out more about the detergents that they recommend in their detergent index, and I'll put a link to that in the description box below. Are you done with playtime? My goodness. Check out the difference between water that's drained from a pre-wash and a main wash. This is exactly why we do a pre-wash, guys. For the pre-wash, I do cold water, and the setting I use is quick wash cottons, and I add Line1-2 of Tide Original Powder. While the pre-wash is going, we have playtime and nap time. For the main wash, I use hot water, and the cycle I use is heavy duty cottons, and I add 1 full cap of Tide Original Powder, which translates to like 1 cup of detergent. It's time for lunch. So I'm going to make a really simple Thai fried rice for lunch. First I chop up some garlic, and then some onions, then some tomatoes after I dry my tears from the onion. And then I'm just slicing a few cucumbers to garnish. I heat up some oil in a wok, and then I kind of fry an egg like omelette-y, scramble-y style. Then I fry up the onions and garlic, add the rice, tomatoes, then some oyster sauce, fish sauce, and soy sauce. Mix it all up in the wok and add the eggs back in. Then you gotta taste it to make sure that the seasonings are just right. And now I'm gonna plate this Thai style. So you smush it all down into a small bowl, and then you just flip it over onto a plate so it makes a little mound, and voila, delicious. When the main wash is done, I like to pick up a microfiber insert and give it a smell. That's kind of like my test to see if everything came out clean. And then I really just take everything out of the machine and put it all into the dryer. And my dryer settings are 120 minutes on the less hot setting. I have 2 settings, very hot and less hot. So that's the one I choose. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you liked it, show me some love by giving me a thumbs up. You can even subscribe to my channel, the ThampiKuehns, and I will promise to make more videos. If you have any questions about my wash routine, leave it in the comment section down below. And as promised, I'll put a whole bunch of links to stuff that I mentioned in the description box. Thanks again!